Morning, guys. Welcome to the channel. This morning is kind of exciting. We get to show you one of our bathroom remodel jobs that we're starting on. Pretty much going in, and it's gonna be a good bit of tile work. We're gonna we have some 12 by 24 porcelain tiles, some white porcelain tiles, very pretty tile. We're gonna go in. We are going to lay some floor tile, and then we have a custom shower that we're gonna be doing in there. So stay tuned and let's make our way over there. All right, everybody that's not from Louisiana, that's probably full of Tabasco sauce. It is in fact that we do have the greatest roads in America, so don't be jealous. All right, so we made it here. It only took us about 15 days to get here. It's kind of far, but it's not horrible. We've had much further. No, waiting on Coco to get here. He'll be in probably about 2 or 3 minutes. He's right down the road. He wasn't far behind me. We're gonna start setting up our tools. We're gonna get wet saws out, trowels, tape measures, grinders, whole 9 yards, everything. Get everything ready. Our mixing buckets to mix our thin set. We're gonna go in. We're gonna start chalking out some lines, finding our square walls, and get a design and go for it. So check back with y'all in a little bit and get y'all through the process with us. All right, the man with the plan is here. I'm gonna go ahead and set up. I'm gonna get started. All right, so first most important thing when working in somebody else's house is you always treat your customer's house better than you treat your own. Second most important thing is always refer back to number one. So our customer has some nice wood floors throughout our house, so we're most likely gonna spill thin set, grout, dust, anything. So we're gonna go ahead and lay some brown paper down, which Coco has the tape for. Pow, tape. I'm gonna go ahead and take that up, and then we're gonna start laying some tile. All right, so we got all our paper down. We're gonna go ahead and draw our lines. We laid out our tile. Before this, obviously we picked it up. Customer likes the design. We're gonna run the tile this way. We got all our spacers, leveling clips, everything. Coco is gonna start cutting all the door jambs and everything higher to account for the tile. And we're gonna go ahead and start. All right, Coco?
Yep, that's right.
All right, so we are about to start laying tile. We're gonna go ahead and mark everything out right now. Kind of give y'all a little learning tip, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and start under this cabinet wall, because the way we lay it out, whichever way we come, is gonna be a piece about this big. I would prefer to put that little piece here in the threshold, where we're gonna have something over it anyway, versus trying to get a little piece underneath the toe kick right here. So what we wanna do, measure our tile. It's a pretty porcelain tile. So we're gonna measure it. It says they're 24 by 12, but nothing is true to size these days. So what we're gonna do is you wanna actually mark it 12. So you see, we'll mark it 12 is where we got our arrow right there. And the reason we do that is when you're laying, you make your mark, because you're never gonna have a straight wall. Somebody's pawpaw back in 1940 never built a cabinet straight. So you might have little divots, little something. So you want that little 1/4 inch gap. That way you can adjust it. You can have a straight line, because your tile is going to look perfectly straight, but you know, your little gap underneath the cabinet might vary in its gap size, but you can have baseboard and shoe base and everything under there, and it's not even gonna matter. You're not even gonna see it. So we're gonna go ahead and pop our line and do a little time lapse of us laying it. Working construction, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Well, we caught in the rain. We got 3 rows laid down, which is, I mean, that's all we can do today because we ran out of room to work in there. We're gonna let the 3 rows dry over the weekend, since today's Friday. Monday we'll come back and tackle the rest of it, see how the floor looks, clean up the clips, wipe all the floor down, and see what we got. But right now, the whole rain wins this one. Duramax. This is what we got down for the weekend. All right, well, that'll be it for today. We got all the tools wrapped up. Everything's clean. Customer's house is looking like we never been there. That's how it always should be, by the way. That's it for the weekend. We're going to spend some time with our families and get back at it Monday. Thank y'all. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. We are back at our tile job. Had a good weekend, even though it felt like it lasted about 2 hours, but what's new about that? We're going to go ahead and set up some tools and see y'all in a few minutes. You got it, bro? Yeah. All right, so had a little bit of time-lapse camera difficulties. I guess the camera knows it's Monday too. Coco's struggling / working on the brown paper, and we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning up the tile that we did already right here. We'll go ahead and clean some clips up, knock those off like that. You can tap them off with a little hammer, kick them, pretty much. We're just gonna clean all those up. Wipe the tile down, that way it's pretty, and then we're gonna continue till we get to the threshold, and then we're gonna continue in the toilet room. All right, so to give y'all a little explanation of what we just did, we went ahead and knocked out all of our leveling clips because, I mean, this floor is set, this floor is done besides grout and sealant. It's pretty easy to tap out your leveling clips. I mean, you could kick them, you can use a rubber hammer, whatever. They're pretty easy to get up. Most of the time we can save all of our spacers, and your little leveling wedges, pretty much you can save almost every time, because once these pop out, your leveling clips, your wedges slide out, and you're good for all that. You could reuse them. And then what we went ahead and did was got just a wet rag, wiped off all the extra thin set on the tile, because the longer you wait, the harder it is to clean it up. And then we went ahead and used a little grout saw and just cleaned up all the grout lines. That way we don't have to do that later, and just, you know, prep makes it easier. between the shower room and the bathroom. So right now we're going to run to the lumber yard, pick up the pocket door slab. That way we can install that when we get back. We're going to pick up some lunch and get back to it. All right, well, update. We got food, so the day's better already. Got our door slab for our pocket door, so we can eat lunch on the way back to the job and go install it and continue tile. When you just got a little bit of tile left and you want to go home and chill with your partners, let me show you all a little trick. Pow, look at that. See? You ain't got to be fast, bro. You just got to be efficient, and you got to know the right snap tricks. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we appreciate y'all. Thanks.